When I first came to the Globe, when the Globe was built, I didn't really know what would work in the space, and we followed Sam Wanamaker's mission of the Globe. He wanted to recreate a theatre that had all the difficulties and challenges and joys of the real Elizabethan theatre, using instruments from the period. It's the process of trial and error, and also looking at what the Elizabethans may have used and could have used, that has led us to combinations of instruments that we know work very well. For example, cornet and sackbut ensembles, or shawm ensembles. Now, some of these instruments we already know won't be appropriate taken indoors to a theatre where the audience is incredibly close, in many cases a foot away from where the music's going to be played. We know that Shakespeare's company in the original Globe went indoors when they went on tour, and also into the Blackfriars, which was their indoor theatre. So we have to look at instruments that are quieter, and that's the interesting thing. Some of the instruments we can't use in the Globe because they're too quiet. These instruments now come into their own.
The Sam Wanamaker Playhouse, in addition to doing world-class Jacobean theatre, is also going to be used as a dynamic concert hall. We're going to be presenting fabulous music of all varieties in there, which mirrors the quality of concerts that would have existed there before plays in the Jacobean era. We have 8 concerts coming up with Trevor Pinnock, who's the founder of the period music movement. One celebrates the 250th anniversary of Mozart's first trip to London. Another one is called Handel's Garden. Another one celebrates a Bach birthday. And they're going to be absolutely extraordinary events. John Williams, who's the foremost ambassador of the world for the classical guitar, is coming and presenting a lot of his own friends and his own works. The crown jewel in our spring 2014 presentation of music will be the Royal Opera coming and doing Cavalli's Dormindo, which is a very rarely produced Baroque opera, where we'll get to, for the very first time, explore using the pit for harpsichord, theorbo, strings, right next to the audience, and then on stage, obviously singers from the Royal Opera. So there are going to be some really, really wonderful, wonderful events in there that will really highlight the beauty of the space musically. So at the moment, all the major spaces are there. Some of the partitions aren't there, but you can walk around in the lower tiring house, on the stage, in the pit, in the upper tiring house, or in the music room, and get a sense of what the physical dynamics will be like in the space, which is really exciting. And there is a partition there that in many of the other playhouses, the Blackfriars and Whitefriars, would have been a curtain, where you could actually open it to reveal the musicians or close it, which obviously dampens the sound acoustically. And we're going to wait until we get some musicians in there and test it acoustically. So it could be wood, it could be cloth, it could move during a show, it could be stable. We're going to experiment with that in real time and probably change it from production to production.
Well, the experiment is that we don't know yet how a Jacobean theatre really sounds. A lot of research has gone into the creation of this beautiful building, right down to the painting inside and the decoration and the candles, and particularly the acoustic. And we're so excited to find out what in fact it does sound like in an indoor Jacobean space. The stage directions in Jacobean playtexts are very elaborate.
In the original playtext, we see music above, music within. We know that Shakespeare, as he gets later in his career, starts using music more and more as a sort of natural evolution of his style.
Therefore, we find very creative ideas coming into the playtexts about processions across the stage to music with actors, tableaux that are happening just in the sort of central doorway.
So we're going to get to actually explore why he might have chosen certain music devices and get to actually see them in real time performed in our space.
And so it's a place of experimentation, not just presentation. The audience and the academics and the practitioners are going to find out many things as we journey along the life of this theatre. It's going to be very exciting because we simply don't know how it was, and that is what we're going to find out.